Hi everyone. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a technique from NLP. NLP is neuro-linguistic programming, and there's a tool which I have found really useful in my life called reframing. Another word for reframing is shifting your perspective or simply changing your perspective. So an example of that would be someone who complains that they have excess weight can reframe their mind to simply see it as, because I have an extra layer of fat, I am really warm and enjoyable for people to hug. So, for example, if someone complains or notices that they had a problematic client, but through that problematic client, they were able to persevere and go through with the project, they can focus that it made them more resilient and that they learned from it and gained insight and were able to deal with that problematic client. So it's just a matter of changing and shifting your perspective in NLP. And having said that, in alignment with what we're all going through, all the uncertainty and all the not knowing what's going to happen, I invite you to shift your perspective on what's happening with us today. And I'm going to share with you a story. In the year 1665, when there was the plague in London, the University of Cambridge had to close down. So Isaac Newton had to stay at home, similar to how many of us are staying home in a lockdown and social distancing. While he was at home, because of the plague in the year 1665, he was sitting in his garden and he noticed an apple falling off the tree. When this apple fell off the tree, he received that download and the insight of creating calculus. And because he was all alone and he was isolated, he was able to write that down, which is still used for engineering today. Engineers today still use the calculus, and it's taught in universities, the calculus that Isaac Newton discovered in the year 1665 when he was confined to social isolation because of the plague. So, having said that, I invite you all to go deeper within. Take this time as a reset time for us to go deeper within ourselves and to really discover our hidden talents, and for us to unleash all the wisdom within us and to get to know ourselves all over again, to get to know ourselves even deeper, to ask questions like, who am I? What's my mission? Why am I here? What's the purpose of my life? Questions that maybe many of you have thought of, maybe many of you haven't thought of, depending on where you are on your awakening, where you are in your spiritual journey. And if you have any questions around this, if you'd like any guidance, if you'd like any support, I'm very happy to help you. Send me a direct message or comment below. Get in contact with me and I will share with you more insight. Sending you all lots of love, and keep in mind to shift your perspective and to reframe your mind to always see the positives and what you're getting out of any situation you are in life, because there is always something that you're getting, and there's always a reason to why we go through anything and everything we go through.